Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement. Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy!
Blech! And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
Ah, smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
How old is the man of the hour, the man of the day today? How
Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
AKA my husband, in case you were curious. Sorry, Mr. Downtown. Today I'm occupied and taken.
I have to say, downtown just sounds like a little sexual. I'm going downtown.
Downtown.
Like, it's just like sexual is implied when that comes to mind. Either that or I'm just incredibly inappropriate.
Holy shit, guys, he's gonna be 27.
Ooh, that's a good age.
What is going on here?
That's nuts. He was like 8
13.
when he became famous. That's crazy.
13. I was like 10.
Time flies.
Okay, we're just getting
when
old.
you fall in love. God damn.
Happy birthday to my husband, Justin Drew Bieber. Okay. Let's get back on track. Is that for your pill?
No, I take that in the morning. I have alarms to remember to like post TikToks so that I'm consistent. And so that was my 8 o'clock.
She's dedicated.
One. I am fucking dedicated.
Okay, let's get on to our weekly intention.
We never really
Not
said
gonna lie.
hello.
Oh, whoops, I didn't even do my intro. Hello, good morning, angels, and I guess as you're welcome back to Morning Ray. I'm Lanny, your host, and I'm here with my hot-ass producer, Leah. Welcome to the recording studio through FaceTime.
Yep, the recording studio. How are you, ladies and gents? I am back at it again. I wish that wasn't like copyrighted by Alex Cooper because it just like makes you feel good when you say it. I don't know.
Okay, but like also today, I don't know, today was just a day of hearing back at it again because Lauren Elizabeth did it in her most recent YouTube video at the time of us recording it. Yeah, she did it in like her body and hair care video. And then Danielle and Brooke did it. I think it was Brooke that said it in Gals on the Go this week. So it's just a back at it again day.
All right, then I'm glad that she didn't copyright it because we are back at it again. All right, we are getting into the weekly intention, baby.
Okay. So my weekly intention, I've been doing this a little too much, but my intention is to not stress about the little things and to look at the big picture and know that everything's just going to work itself out, that I'm going to get through everything and there's no point in stressing over all my little million assignments for school, all my little deliverables that I have to do, and that I know I'm going to get them done. Leah, what's your weekly intention?
My weekly intention, because this will be coming out on the 1st of the month, will be to organize the shit out of myself, for lack of a better word. I have so much on my plate, and I feel like the perfect time to truly take a step back and organize is the 1st of the month, even though you can really do it any time, but the 1st of the month just seems like a good time to do it. So
it does, and I'm probably going to do the same. Okay. Leading into our tip of the week, so Leah, you can go first because yours kind of coincides with your weekly intention.
It does. My tip of the week would be to get organized. Just whip out your planner. If you have like a calendar app or something, even in your notes, like a big to-do list, organize yourself, set goals for the month, whatever it is you feel like you need to do to get organized, just definitely do it. And I also, by the time this comes out, will have a YouTube video up on how I get myself organized for the new week and the new month with meals and workouts and what full-time job plus Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So your girl's busy, but your girl's getting organized. That's it.
Yes,
you.
and go check that out because she is a planning queen. If you think I plan, Lea is next level. And I'm keep meaning to make that video, but I keep putting it off. So sorry guys, you're going to watch Lea's in the
Not
meantime.
planning. Instead of planning to make her planning video, she's putting it off.
Okay. This is my tip of the week, and it's to time batch and be disciplined with your time management. So I've spoken about time batching before. What I like to do is I like to dedicate certain days to certain things, and then within that day, I will like time batch like certain amounts of time I'm going to focus on one thing, and then another amount of time I'm going to focus on another thing. And I got this from Lauren Everett's Bostic, aka the Queen, Skinny Confidential, him and her co-host. And honestly, guys, the abundance of time we have in quarantine, because I don't have to commute for school and I'm only really commuting to go to work a few times a week, has led me to think I have more time than I actually have and to procrastinate a little bit. So my tip is to be a bit more disciplined in my time management and be aware and set start and end times so I can be productive and organized and get the work done and get all my shit done on time. Don't procrastinate it, set the times, and be smart about it. You could time batch for one subject. You could do it for, like, say you want to start posting more TikToks. You could make a time to post your TikToks or record your TikToks.
Like I do.
You want time. Yes, and set those reminders too to post.
Yeah.
Now on to what you guys love, and that's Lanny and now Lea Listens, as well as what Lea's therapist said, because you guys know I don't go to therapy every single week anymore, but Lea did go to therapy this week, so she'll provide a little insight on that. But we picked a question from our little question box. And so, tips on how to stop having a black or white or all or nothing mindset. The easiest example I can think of is, say, with dieting or like fitness or eating quote unquote healthy. It's either you do it quote unquote perfectly and you work out perfectly hard every single day, or you don't do it at all and you completely forget about what makes your body feel the best, what makes you mentally feel your best. And it's finding that middle ground on knowing like when to give yourself a break and when to have a little bit more structure and give yourself a little bit of nutrition in like terms of that retrospect. But what my therapist taught me is changing the way that you filter it. So a lot of the times we can filter a whole day, say one negative thing happens, we can filter it that the whole day is negative, opposed to just saying like that one little thing happened, but the rest of my day was great. So it's about like switching that filter, kind of turning that filter off and changing your perspective and putting yourself at a different viewpoint.
Yeah, I feel like when you were saying it, the first thing I thought of was that mindset has definitely been a big change for me over the past year. And I feel like for both food, health, wellness wise, as well as like working out, I feel like it's an umbrella term in a way, that the big phrase for me is like focusing on how you feel. And then there's like little things that go with that, being that you wouldn't want it to be an all or nothing mindset. So it's like feeling good is the main focus when it comes to fueling your body and eating nutritious foods and not restricting, everything in moderation, working out to feel good, but you have also tinier goals under that umbrella. Maybe a certain amount of reps you want to get with a certain weight, or whatever the workout is, a certain amount of miles in your run. I feel like in terms of that mindset, instead of it being all or nothing, having a focus on how you feel with like tinier goals and tinier little mindsets, I guess, like underneath that.
It's kind of like in anything, it doesn't have to necessarily be like in the realm of like health and fitness, but anything in life, whether it be school, work, relationships, life in general, zoom out and look at the big picture and not look so zoomed in at one miniature thing, because at the end of the day, it is not gonna like be the game changer.
And Hannah Montana said it best. Nobody's perfect, guys. So like, it's not all gonna be perfect. And you need to remember that. Like, if you have this all or nothing mindset, you're going to be harping on yourself so much to be this perfect person, but like that's not even possible, which I guess also goes into what my therapist said. She actually used that phrase today, that nobody's perfect, the situation isn't going to be perfect, your future isn't going to be perfect, like nothing is. So I think that's similar, that if you're constantly thinking it's all or nothing and like worried about perfection, it's not going to end well. So you want to be able to change your mindset.
And I also just learned that I do have therapy this week.
It'll be for
Thank
next
God
week.
my therapist just texted me. Yes, it will be for next week, so make sure to tune in. But until then, let's tell you our current faves, because we have a really fun episode in store for you guys. My current faves are my Chunky Monkey smoothie, which I got from Kayla. Guys, I can't shut up about Kayla. I'm sorry. Not sorry. This Chunky Monkey smoothie, I shared the recipe on my Instagram at LannyBFit. It is think of like a feel-good chocolate banana almond butter smoothie. Super good, filling, nutritious. There's some hidden greens in there and it's super yum. I love having it in the morning for breakfast. Love it. Live it. You gotta make it. And then my second current fave is my merch. Hello.
Oh, baby.
I mean, at this point, guys, I don't really have it physically in my hands, but I will tomorrow. But you guys will be able to have it soon. So picture this: a white oversized crew neck, super comfy, super cozy, with chocolate brown, obviously, embroidery that says every damn day, because you guys know I do the same morning routine every damn day. She is beautiful. She is comfy. She is your new favorite sweater. So definitely look out on my Instagram stories. But guys, I'm so excited, and it's a current fave of mine. I already know. I just know. That's how confident I am.
You will not be taking it off. You will be wearing it every damn day.
Yes.
Look what I did there.
Back at it again.
But I have to say, mine is not going to one up having your own merch, but it is a clothing item. Mine is definitely the Set Active workout set. So comfortable. Someone actually asked me today if like they're supportive. And as a girl of the bigger titty committee, I would say they're not like crazy supportive. Like I said, I wouldn't be breaking out into an impromptu dance session in it, like jumping up and down, but I wear them for like my workouts and my little mood booster dancing. So they're not like super supportive, but I'm obsessed. Can't get enough of them. Highly recommend some Set Active workout sets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you sold me on Set Active. I'm such a Lulu girl. You guys know that. But because of Lea, I really want Set Active.
I pretty much have the entire line. I think I have like 8 other bras, maybe. I don't know. It's a problem. I don't want to talk about it. I've spent a lot of money there.
Okay. So let's get into the core of the episode, what you guys clicked on to listen to. And it is Vogue 73. Is it 73? 73
It is 73.
questions.
I don't think
But like, I don't think we're
questions.
no.
Yeah.
We're just going to do a shit ton of questions. Am I asking you first? Are you asking me first? How are we going to do this? Should we rock, paper, scissor this out? Like,
oh, okay. We can rock, paper, scissor this. I'm down. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Do you do shoot? Or are we just doing rock, paper, scissors? Go.
Who the hell doesn't do shoot? It's
I don't know.
Do people
Okay.
not do shoot? Oh, yeah. No, I do shoot. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Rock.
Paper,
Why are you doing it so slow?
You're doing it slow.
Okay. Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
We both got. I'm just gonna ask you a question first. For question number 1, what's your sexual orientation, Lanny?
Straight.
Want to know? Are you vibing with someone?
I'm very into the male species, as in Justin Bieber and Downtown Boy, but just all men in general, but not boys. For sure men.
Not boys, yes. I would have to go with I am also straight. I enjoy men.
I enjoy men too. They're pretty awesome.
They have their moments. They definitely have their moments. All right, hit me with a question.
Okay, mine isn't as like juicy as yours, but
Listen, a listener wanted to know our sexual orientation. I had to give it to him.
okay, mine's a little PG. I actually want to say like it's a little G-rated. But what's your fave piece of clothing?
I feel like my list of things to buy, to do, activities that involve spending money is never ending around the holidays, making the idea of investing and saving and thinking about your future to be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more overwhelming. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for you, your kids, and your retirement, even during the holidays. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you. You don't need a ton of time. You can create your Acorns account and start automatically investing your money in just 5 minutes. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now. That could be $5 a day or even just your spare change. That's right, Acorns can round every purchase you make up to the dollar and automatically invest your spare change for you. And you can get bonus investments just for buying the stuff you need from the brands you love. I personally love Acorns. It's simplified the investment process, which can be overwhelming and intimidating, but it just makes it so simple, so easy, and something more accessible no matter how much money you have to invest. Head to acorns.com/Alana or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alana. I'm super excited about today's sponsor. They've sponsored the podcast before, and this is a topic I'm super passionate about. I fear that us as girls struggle with PMS far more than we should, and we really shouldn't. I truly get the worst PMS symptoms. My boobs are sensitive, my face breaks out, my sugar controllings are out of whack. I feel like I'm just a bottomless pit. My mood is not the vibe, and Estro Control has been super helpful in helping manage those PMS symptoms and making that time of the month a lot more enjoyable. Estro Control is a formula developed by Happy Mammoth, a supplement company dedicated to making women's lives easier. Say no more. Estro Control contains science-backed herbal extracts that help support hormonal health, especially if you are someone like myself who struggles with PMS. It was created to help women feel like themselves all month long and to not struggle with the feelings PMS can cause. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code Alana at checkout. That's happymammoth.com and use the code Alana for 15% off today.
Clothing in your closet. It can only be one thing.
I would say my gray slit Zara pants that are in one of my recent Instagram pictures. I had steered clear of skinny jeans and then made my way back, and I'm so pleased I got those pants because they are incredible.
They look incredible.
Thank you. I think they do too.
You're welcome.
What is your favorite piece of clothing?
I would have to say also a pair of jeans. They're the Holly asymmetrical jean from Princess Polly. I really like them. They're really comfortable, and I have them in both blue and black, and I really want them in white, and I'm not mad about it.
I've been questioning getting those, so I totally get it. All right, here we go. Back to you. West Coast or East Coast, if you had a place to live in the United States, because you are not from there?
I would definitely want to say West Coast. I really want to live in California. What about you?
Considering I'm on the East Coast, I'm going to stick with the East Coast. I've always seen myself like living in California for a year maybe, or like a few months just to like get a taste. But yeah, I would say I would say East Coast.
We have a liar on the podcast.
Sorry, guys. Gosh.
What would you name a pet if you got another one?
Nugget.
Nugget?
Yep. I want a dog. I like how I didn't even say what kind of animal it was. Like it could be a lizard named Nugget. I want a dog, and I want it to be like a small medium, not like a tiny Chihuahua, and not like a lab, but like a small medium size. And its
like
name would
30
be
pounds.
Yeah. Like 30, 35 pounds. That's perfect. Name's Nugget.
Amazing.
If anyone takes that name, I swear.
Is that going off of like Lauren Elizabeth's like Nuggie?
I don't want to talk about it. I had the name Nugget first, and no one will ever know. And then she got her dog and named it Nugget. So now she really does win, but I still want to name it Nugget. Not that I'm getting a dog anytime soon.
I'm going to have to contact Lauren
Yeah,
about this.
She's copyrighted the name Nugget.
I feel like I have to keep on the coffee theme because my previous dog, it's actually her late birthday today. But anyways, her name was Latte. So I would have to go with Mocha. That would be like my next name. And I would want a mini golden doodle around like the 30-pound mark again, but just so precious.
You can call it Momo or like Mo.
Momo, me,
all the names.
Mimi.
All right, guys, we're gonna go adopt some dogs right now. All right. Okay. Speaking about animals, are you a homebody or a party animal?
I feel like I've definitely gone through my phases, but right now I would say I'm a homebody, but I'm really craving the party animal life.
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
Miss it.
Yeah. The other day I was like realizing that I haven't been spontaneous. I crave spontaneity, but I like need to plan everything out, and I'm an incredibly indecisive person, so like I can never be spontaneous. But the other night I just like said fuck it and went to New York to hang out with friends at like 9 o'clock at night. So like I'm craving the party animal like you. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite workout. You can only choose one. What is it? Go.
I like a good core workout. I feel like that's a weird workout to choose, but for some reason out of all workouts I really do like a good core workout. Up next would be legs. So is that the question? Or is it,
well, it could be whatever you interpret it to be. It could be like, what do you want to like work out, or it could be like Pilates versus like hip versus like weightlifting. Oh,
well
weight
then
training?
yeah, I guess it would be weight training, weightlifting, core, legs.
Just everything. I love everything.
I love it.
If I could hop on a reformer right now, like a Legree Megaformer, I would be the happiest. I mean, technically speaking, I can, but am I gonna go work out right now at a studio? Probably not. But that's probably like my favorite. That's what I miss right now.
I get that. So are you a coffee or tea person?
I think we already know this, but I'm a coffee person.
Just a backup question to that one, because they go hand in hand. How do you take your coffee for the listeners?
Okay, if we're just talking like basic coffee here, we're doing like a splash of like non-dairy milk. Typically, it's like a nut milk. I'm not really like a soy or like oat milk gal. It's typically like an almond or a cashew milk. And then cinnamon on top. Sometimes we'll add like a pump of syrup in there, but like basic, just like coffee with a little bit of nut milk. And if we're talking fancy, you guys already know, it's a flat white, preferably blonde espresso. And if we're getting it from Starbucks, it's the almond honey flat white, quarter sweet.
Yeah, I am also a coffee person because of quarantine. I never was before. And because of you, I have completely adopted putting honey in my coffee at home and at Starbucks. I actually said it in my YouTube video today, that like complete game changer.
It's so good. So good. Okay. If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 foods would you want with you?
Oh, God. Okay. So I'm going to go with a 3-course type of deal for my 3 foods. Yeah. I'm going to go with waffles. I don't know where that came from. That's so unlike me. I'm also going to go with sushi. I mean, the accoutrements have to come with it. Like when I think sushi, I need to have like my soy sauce and wasabi. That has to come on the island with me. And for dessert, because I'm going to be eating those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I need s'mores.
Why s'mores?
I just feel as though I would need to have a sense of comfort on the island, and s'mores make me feel happy.
I'm surprised you did not choose your Van Leeuwen ice cream. Is that how you say it? Yes.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I was like, no. Plus, if you give me the accoutrements for s'mores, I'm sure I could make a fire and make them myself, which then gives me something to do on the island.
Got you. That's smart thinking.
I know. I'm always thinking. What about you?
Okay. I'm just going to say pancake mix, because then I can make crepes. I can make waffles. I can make pancakes. I can make, we call them Timbits. You call them donut holes. whatever you choose to call them. So
Interesting.
pancake mix.
You're assuming you have a kitchen.
I'm just going to assume.
Okay.
Yes, I will make myself a kitchen.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. We can make a pan out of a rock.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you. It's fine. I'll be on the other side of the island eating the waffles you're making for me. So we're good.
Okay, so we have our pancake mix that can be anything we want it to be. Then we have our Thai food. Like just Thai in general. I get everything with it. I can just pick whatever I want from. We're thinking this is like a magical island. Yes, because I can get like a salad. I can get pad Thai. I can get curry. I can get spring rolls. And then for dessert, I'm going to have to say a chocolate chip cookie.
Just one.
Just a singular cookie.
One cookie. It doesn't get any more.
Or it can be like a skillet cookie, like, you know, the ones in the pan.
Oh, yeah. Those are good. But going along with the food, this is probably my favorite question. And I'm going to give a shout out. Lily Rako sent this one in, and it was, if you were a nut, think almond, cashew, walnut, etc. Which nut would you be?
Being super busy can make it really easy to fall into a dinner time recipe rut, or even with your lunches. Any meal, honestly, can get you into a rut, especially with a busy schedule this fall. You can keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every single week, so there's always something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. It's truly a no-brainer. It does all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep, pre-proportioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. It's never been easier. I personally love HelloFresh as a way to get exposure to new recipes, make my life a bit easier as a busy 20-year-old in the city. And I love that it's worry-free, it's super easy, it's convenient, and gets delivered straight to my door. Go to hellofresh.com/50ray and use code 50ray for 50% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/50RAE and use code 50ray 50RAE for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and thank you for sponsoring today's episode of Morning Ray. That's a hard question.
Crickets. Like crickets. I know. I was like stuck out to me, but I really appreciated this question. You have to think about all of the things that you could do as a nut. Like walnuts. Like walnuts are nothing.
I'm going to go with...
This is hard, isn't it?
A hazelnut, because you know what?
Really?
If I was a hazelnut, did you know hazelnut milk is pink? And pink is my favorite color. Okay? Hazelnuts are also in Nutella, which is loved by everyone, which I can put on my crepes on my island.
You're a winner, and you guys can use my recipe for homemade Nutella and use Lana, who is a hazelnut, to make your homemade Nutella, which is on my Instagram page right now.
At Lifestyle by Lea.
There you go. Yeah, at Lifestyle by Lea. It'll be in the show notes. You threw me for a loop there with that hazelnut. I was expecting you to say almond.
I knew you were going to think I said almonds, so I did not. I needed to be eco-friendly. Almonds are not sustainable.
Right, of course. See, that is.
But I really don't know if hazelnuts are, so.
Yeah, I guess we didn't do our research before we chose our nuts. The problem is I'm not an almond butter fan versus peanut butter. So I'm questioning being a peanut. And also, if I'm a peanut, I could be in your Thai food.
Or if you were a cashew, you could be in my Thai food.
But I'm not a cashew fan. I feel as though I relate to the peanut more, as much as I am not a milk. But there's more to me.
Is there peanut milk?
No. No? Is there?
Shall I head to Google?
I don't think there is. Then again, half the stuff that's able to be milked nowadays, like, shocks me, I swear. Wow.
Peanut milk is a non-dairy beverage created using peanuts and water. Recipe variations include salt,
Wait, we
sweeteners,
forgot
and grains.
pistachios. That's a good one. That's a good color.
It's a green vibe.
Yeah. No, I'm going to stick with peanut. I'm a peanut. All right, your turn.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Elmhurst has milked peanuts.
Oh,
and they
really?
have milked peanuts and chocolate. I'm going to buy this.
Yeah, can you let me know how that is? You'll just be drinking me because I am a peanut.
We are getting off this island and we are going to travel. What is your dream vacation?
My goal is to travel a lot. So it's like a hard question because I do have a long list. I don't know whether I'd want it to be somewhere more tropical or like city and history based, but Paris and like London are definitely up there. What about you?
Australia. I don't know.
That's a good one.
I get the tropical vibes. I get the city vibes.
Yep.
I get Sarah's day. You know, what's your question, Leah?
Who was the last person you talked to on the phone, Lenny?
Do you count? We're on the phone right now.
No, obviously not. I don't count. Somebody who isn't me. That's not what the listeners tuned in for.
Okay, the last person I spoke to on the phone was Kayla, ironically.
Oh, Kayla. The last person I talked to on the phone, I tried calling my friend Kevin. He did not answer. The last person would be my therapist. Which isn't exciting. So if you guys want to know the second to last person I called, was my ex.
I don't really know what this question means, but I feel like it's juicy and I feel like I want to ask it. What holds you back?
Ooh, myself. Yeah. I know exactly what I need to do in certain situations, like in terms of anxiety or stress or something with work, like whatever the situation is, bad habits. I know exactly what I need to do, and I just don't do it. So I'm what's holding me back.
I would say it's my what if thoughts. And as much as I'm like past other people's judgment, it's people's judgment or like a fear of failure, like failing if I decide to move forward and not like it being quote unquote perfect.
But on to a brighter note, what's your walkout song?
My like walkout song?
Like you're going to have a bat mitzvah right now. What are you going to walk out to? You're going to have a fashion show. What's your walkout song?
I never had a bat mitzvah. This is so exciting.
I know.
Okay.
You've invited so many people. You have a great dress. What is your walkout song?
I'm going to go with Beauty and a Beat because I just feel like she's vibey.
It has a good beat. I like it. I'm into it.
Yes.
That was a good choice.
What about you?
So I've always had this funny idea in my head. You can ask any of my friends and my family that I know this is going to sound really dark, but when I die, I don't want my funeral to be like sad or anything. I want it to be like a party. And I said to my parents multiple times that I want to be walked out to Bodak Yellow by Cardi B. And I feel as though that would also be like my walkout song now just in life. It's just a great song. I can sing it all. I'm not good at it, but total jam, Bodak Yellow.
Okay. So Leah, I'm sorry if this is sensitive, but how was your high school experience?
Ooh, that's funny. I was just talking about that in therapy today too. My high school experience like had its ups and downs. The good part of it was I played soccer, and I think that was a huge part of my life growing up, and I was playing really competitively. So a lot of like my focus and dedication was like club and high school soccer all year round. But if I'm giving it a percentage or like a certain number out of 10, my high school experience was 5.7, 6.3 in that range, maybe less. I know that sounds bad, but like the main focus for me was soccer. That I think back on, that was the highlight. Like all the other stuff sucked really. So
I also really like how specific you were, like 5.7 or 6.3. I had a pretty good high school experience. I danced as like very like involved at my studio. I danced at school, as in the dance program there. I had a few dramas with best friends. You guys know the situation with Corey.
If you haven't
listened to that episode, go back and listen to that episode. But I would have to say I have like I want to say like a 7.7, maybe like an 8.2 experience. It was pretty good all around.
Brag much? No,
definitely.
Me, I'm like, I had like a 3.4.
I'm just over here. I was the mean girl. I was Regina George.
Jeez.
We're kidding. I was not the mean girl. Okay.
No. You are having a night in, not in the best mood. What's your comfort movie and your comfort TV show?
Comfort movie is definitely 13 Going on 30. without a doubt. Comfort TV show is definitely Vampire Diaries. I could rewatch that. What about you?
Comfort movie is Easy A, and my comfort TV show is Friends.
Ooh,
Hands
I
down.
love Friends. I don't remember if I've watched Easy A. I think I have, but I don't remember.
I've watched it enough times for you and me both. Don't you worry.
What is your favorite emoji and why?
Okay, currently it is the little smiley face, like he's like having a tiny smile with the one tear. And I don't think I always use it correctly, but I just love him. I don't know if it's him, it could be a she or a they, it's just great. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. He has like a tiny little smile and one little tear. Or the white heart.
I've been using the white heart way too much.
Yeah, I abuse the white heart. What about you?
I would definitely have to say I really like the upside down smiley face. I feel like it can be used in a multitude of situations and circumstances. And it's a really good one to send when, say, like you're talking to a guy and you're sending a really serious message, or like you have to ask someone something like that, like they could react really well to or really badly to. And if you just like throw it on the end of that, it just like makes it more chill. I don't know. That's how I vibe with it.
You gave us an example of what you would do. Provide you the sentence, the exact tone of the situation. Deal breaker when dating.
If they only Snapchat you. Like, no.
She didn't even hesitate.
Text
That's
me.
That's a good one. That was like a mic
yes.
drop. That was solid. That I wasn't even thinking about.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
If you use Snapchat as your main form of communication, drop that shit. Change it. It's addition to the texts and the phone calls and the FaceTimes. You want to see their face, just like or send them funny stuff, but not if it's the only form of communication. It does not substitute the morning text, the goodnight text.
My guy needs to be able to get along in any situation, not be shy.
I agree. And like if you are shy, like it's not a bad thing. Like I'm a shy person, but like you need to learn how to open up a little bit quicker and like be open and have that confidence. Okay, I have an idea. We just do like rapid fire and you have to just say like short form answer, no explanation. You answer and we move on to the next question.
All right.
Okay.
Hit me. Go for it.
Okay. Favorite skincare item?
I don't have a skincare regimen really. I need to get skincare. I can't answer that question yet.
Okay, it can be makeup, hair care.
Mascara. If it's makeup,
mascara.
It's
okay.
Yeah. Favorite place to shop?
Lululemon, obviously. If you were only allowed 5 things in your entire life, what would they be?
Are you kidding? What does that even mean? 5 things. Air? Like water?
You have all the essentials. Like more luxury items.
Like as if like you're leaving your house in a fire, 5 things you take, that kind of 5 things, maybe.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Super broad, Lanny. You need 5 things to live with. What do you use? My toothbrush? I'll change to like leaving your house in a fire. I'm gonna take if my parents are not home, I'm gonna take my dog, my phone, my Pillow Pet Chester,
your mascara.
My one tube of mascara, and maybe those jeans I like. I honestly don't like. I feel like I'm one of those people who could travel the world with like not much and just like live as you go. I was a bad answer. All right, if you had a tattoo, what would it be?
A butterfly under my boob, and it's because I'm a basic bitch, millennial, Gen Zer. Where do you see yourself in 2, 5, and 10 years?
Yours are so intense. Okay, in 2 years, I will be turning 27. I would assume I'd still be in New York, if not somewhere like fun, like a different country. And I hope to be in a relationship because I want to be married within like a few years after that. And I hope to be absolutely killing it in my career and happy. 5 years, I'll be almost 30. I will want to be married and either have a child or have one on the way, and definitely have 1 to 7 dogs and have a home.
1 to 7 dogs.
10 years. I will be almost 35, and I hope to have 2 children by then, still 1 to 7 dogs in hopes that none die. And I hope to have a house. I don't know where that will be. I don't really have a dream location of where I want to live, but happy. What is your preferred way to style your hair? Wake up in the morning, you want to style your hair. What's your go-to way to style your hair?
Okay. I like to blow it out with my Revlon and then go over it with my flat iron. But if I'm going to a hair salon, it would have to be like beach waves. One habit that led to the biggest change in your life. My community, my followers, they want the deep shit, okay?
Seriously. I have so many habits. Brushing my teeth? I don't know. Brushing my teeth led me to be the person I am today. It's a hard question.
I want to thank my dentist, my toothbrush, my toothpaste, my floss, my mouthwash. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like, what? I don't know. What's your love language?
Words of affirmation and acts of service. Who was your first kiss? Just name them. First name only basis.
His real name's Alex, but no one knows him as Alex. His name is Sashi.
Okay.
Oh, that's my turn. You're looking at me like, yeah, what? Best trait about yourself that's not physical.
This is really hard because I'm a Leo.
Don't say your juicy ass. You need to say something not physical.
I want to say, I don't want to be defined by my drive, but my drive, like how driven I am in like all aspects of my life. What is your favorite fast food restaurant?
McDonald's.
Agreed.
The fries. Yeah.
So good.
Favorite pizza topping?
Pineapple. Don't come at me.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. Okay, if we're thinking like normal, mushrooms, peppers.
What the hell?
Spinach.
I asked for one.
Arugula.
You already failed by saying pineapple.
Olives.
I give up with you.
I think I'm going to have to fire you.
Yeah. I need to quit. Pineapple.
Sorority rush experience in one word. Fine, you can have 5.
Okay. No voice, no sleep, cry.
Okay.
I went to a big school and it was a lot. Favorite candy?
Sour watermelons.
A good one.
I don't count chocolate as candy. That's its own category. But otherwise chocolate. But sour watermelons. What is your favorite place to eat?
Like restaurant or location?
Restaurant.
Like outside.
The bedroom.
My downstairs bathroom.
Guys, everyone, Lea eats in her bathroom on the toilet.
That is where I eat all my meals. My favorite place to eat. Oh, it's this place called Ama, and it's in New Jersey, and it's this little Italian restaurant that you have to like drive through farmland to get to. When you pull into the driveway, it's like you're pulling into Italy, and the food is just freaking insane.
Can you take me there?
Yeah. You just have to get here, and then I'll take you there. If you were a flower, what flower would you be?
A white tulip. But I think my followers knew that. Okay. Favorite physical trait?
My nails.
I knew you were going to say your hair or your nails.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't say my hair is because of like the gray hair really throws me off a bit. But yeah, if you don't already know, based on if you follow me on Instagram, my nails are actually natural. So you can see them all in my highlight. I do fun nails, but they are my nails and I grow them proudly. That would be my favorite feature. Hugs or kisses?
Kisses. Kisses. Movies or TV shows?
Ooh. TV shows? No, movies. I'm going to go with
Agreed.
Movies. Yeah, movies. If you would tell your listeners, followers to follow one person right now on social media, who would it be?
You. Kidding.
I honestly wasn't fishing for compliments. I was just like a celebrity.
Probably Lauren Elizabeth or Claudia Sulewski. I feel like Claudia. Her editing is just...
It's been so good. Favorite grocery store?
Whole Foods. Actually, wait, I lied. Summerhill Market in Toronto. That's where I would shop. Okay. What is something you want to manifest this year?
I guess moving to New York, but like I'm kind of already doing it. That would be
So
like
you manifested it.
I guess like I already manifested it. Or traveling. I want to travel. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
I want to say like a solid 7.6.
That's not
Like
bad.
I'm pretty excited. You know, it's pretty good despite COVID, but you know, like things could be better.
Yeah.
Obviously.
7.6, I'll take it.
To be or not to be?
Shut up. I literally saw that question on the list I sent you, and I was like, you better not fucking ask that question. Why is it even on there? No, I'm not answering that. Give me a new one.
Okay, since you were offended by mine, what do you love on your pizza? Like, what is your number one pizza topping?
I do like a good vegetable pizza. If I'm choosing like one, I might choose like broccoli. Don't even look at me like that.
Broccoli?
Pineapple.
Broccoli.
Give me a goddamn break. Pineapple? Like what?
Broccoli.
Pineapple.
Broccoli.
I wouldn't choose mushrooms, but like on the pizza I get when I order pizza because I can't have cheese, it's like eggplant, sauteed onions, tomato, artichoke.
But broccoli?
Shut up. It is better than pineapple. Give me a break.
Guys, DM me. Make a group chat with me and Leah and tell us your favorite pizza topping. And if it's pineapple, I will follow you back. I will send you a pineapple pizza.
Your followers are going to be upset if you don't do that. All right. I have 2 last ones. One is good for just you, and one is for both of us. One is, what's your screen time right now? Go on. Go on, pull it up. Tell the listeners.
Okay, so it's currently up 24% from last week.
Love to hear it.
We are standing at a daily average of... Keep in mind, this is my job. And I also listened to lecture today, my 3-hour lecture from my phone. My daily average is 8 hours and 22 minutes.
All right. It's okay. We're fine.
We're fine. I'm fine. Today we're at 9 hours and 21 minutes.
It's probably because,
and it's currently 9:12 p.m.
Yeah, like 2 of those hours were on us FaceTiming too.
Yeah.
And lastly, a question for us both to wrap up this lovely pod is, what is your favorite thing about me? And I will say my favorite thing about you.
Okay. Nothing.
Yeah, I fucking hate you. End of pod.
Am I allowed to pick more than one thing?
Oh, of course.
Okay. I want to say, like, your organization, like, with everything, as much as I'm an organized queen, like, you're an organized queen. And your humor, I think you're pretty funny. And your fashion style, because I just want to be you.
You're a kind soul. I'm enjoying this. Keep going. Okay. All right. I would say, like, productivity and dedication, hand in hand, to, like, morning routines and life and, like, everything that's on your plate. Your heart, like, you're kind.
Aw, thank you.
And we're getting emotional over here, guys. And then I would say your passion for learning new things and putting good things on your plate and, like, putting yourself out there in certain ways. You're, like, really pretty and really nice, and it's, like, your dedication and your motivation.
You're also very pretty.
Thank you.
I'm jealous of your hair.
I really, really like your eyes. Let's just go back and
thank you.
say what we like. I like your smile.
I like your nails.
I'm having so much fun. Like,
let's just boost each other's ego.
You guys, you need to wake up in the morning and text your best friend and just go back and forth and be like, I like your toes. I like your arms.
Your toes?
I like your eyebrows.
Guys, Leah has a foot fetish.
I swear I don't. It was just like the first random thing that came to mind.
Well, anyways, I hope you guys had a fun time listening to Leah and I compliment each other. But in reality, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was such a fun one. If you guys like this episode, make sure to rate, review, and subscribe as it really helps support the pod. I love you guys so much. And as always, follow us on all our social medias. They're always linked in the show notes. I had such a fun time with Leah on the pod today, and I love you guys so much. We'll chat soon. Bye, guys.
Bye. And happy birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement. Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.